Well, good morning. I'd like to welcome everyone this morning. We have several guests we'd like to introduce and some announcements. I want to begin with Connie Horning from LACNIP, who will be talking about this year's International Expo. It's coming up several weeks away yet, but that's because it's an opportunity to continue to issue an invitation to the community and to get things organized. Connie?
Thank you, Mayor Berger. Yes, my name is Connie Horning. I have been chairing LACNIP's, the Lima Allen County Neighborhoods and Partnerships, International Expos for the last 8 years. This is our 9th annual International Expo, and it started from a cultural awareness day and it went through sort of the tolerance of other cultures phase until we realized we need to celebrate the beautiful diversity of people born in other countries who now live and work in the Lima area. And I think Lima residents have no idea how many different cultures of people are here from various countries around the world. They are contributing members of society. They might be your neighbors or coworkers or your doctors or anyone in the community that you don't really know a lot about their culture. And this is an opportunity to meet people one-on-one from various countries around the world, talk to them, and find out our common threads. And that leads to our theme for the year, which is called Cultural Threads. And that's from a couple of different reasons. We are common threads of humanity around the world. People are people, parents are parents, and they want their children to grow up in peace. And we also have been having a parade of nations with Meg Dickinson and her beautiful fabrics and clothing from all different cultures around the world for all the countries she's visited. So there's the threads, the cultural threads from around the world that we also celebrate. And this year we have moved the event to Apollo Career Center on Shawnee Road. It's been wonderful working with Joyce Tracy and the staff at Apollo. They are welcoming us. It's a big, huge carpeted space with lots of room and a stage. And we are in the planning stages right now, and a lot of my countries who usually display for me haven't confirmed yet. We have plenty of room at Apollo. There's room for probably 50 different booths. And if there are cultures out there who have not been represented, who don't know how to get involved with our International Expo, we would love to have you come and be a displayer, bring items from your home that are from your country, and show the public and talk with people all about your traditions and your cultures and your fabrics and your music and your clothing and artwork, everything. And we also are still looking for ethnic entertainers from other countries. We do have quite a bit of entertainment lined up. Mayor Berger will be reading a proclamation that day. This is from 1 to 5 o'clock on Sunday, March 30th. If you're looking for a family outing, a fun thing to do, I'll come back when we have all of our countries in place and all of our entertainment and let you know exactly what will be happening that day. But for now, we do have 6 or 7 countries participating and some entertainment. We have the Philippines will be represented, Japan, India, Mexico, Egypt, and Scotland. And we're looking for more countries. So people can certainly contact me or go to lacnip.org online and ask for some more information. Our flyers this year are quite beautiful and represent some of the different countries and cultures that we have had it before. With all the displays and all the entertainment, we're also having the Apollo culinary students prepare some ethnic foods for sale at different food stations, which will be a lot of fun. Our vendors usually bring food samples, which is the most fun part of the day, to taste foods from around the world. And we will hopefully have our parade of nations with children and adults in ethnic clothing, and perhaps our displayers also will tell you a little bit about their countries. But this is a really wonderful opportunity to learn about people that is not just reading it from a book. This is experiencing it one-on-one in a very colorful and fun, active day that's absolutely free admission. But we do have various raffles, we do have food sales, some of the vendors will be selling things. So bring a little extra money, come and join us on Sunday, March 30th at Apollo Career Center. And if you're interested in being part of this, being a displayer, please contact me.
And they do that how?
You can call me at 419-999-6242. There are flyers available here in the city building that people can pick up if you want more information or if you'd like to put a flyer up at your business. We are going to be making 11 by 17 big flyers for various schools and businesses in the area. But we are still in the planning stages. You are welcome to participate. We'd love to have you. Thank you.
Connie. This is always a great event with lots of people participating. And I think in the past you've had upwards of 15 to 20 ethnicities represented. So we need some more folks to step up and be willing to kind of reveal themselves and share themselves with our community. So thank you, Connie. I now want to introduce representatives of Grobe Industries, which is located in Bluffton. I had the privilege last week to attend a meeting in Toledo and learned about a really terrific opportunity that's being offered by Grobe for post-secondary training. So I want to bring up Darren Lanaski from Grobe, and not sure if you want to, should we start with this, or do you have some initial remarks, Darren?
Well, my initial remarks were just to
Just come up.
just to thank you for having us here today, and thank you for everyone who's come out in the cold to see our video and to hear about our apprenticeship program.
Okay. Gary, why don't you turn it on, and then we can, you just. Yep, just want to make sure.
Quality, high-precision machine tools. Our metal cutting machines, 5-axis machining centers, and assembly systems are used to machine and assemble parts across many industries, including complex automotive components, high-precision molds, mission-critical aircraft parts, and life-saving medical implants and instruments. However, unbeknownst to many, these machine tools are built by a highly skilled team right in America's heartland. Located just south of Toledo, our Bluffton, Ohio facility serves as our North American headquarters. Our mechanical, electrical, and manufacturing engineers collaborate to make sure that each Grobe machine outperforms the competition. Machines and processes are developed in both 2D and 3D CAD systems, giving our team the ability to visualize each component virtually before bringing it to life. Grobe's machines are designed with flexibility in mind, and our engineering team can customize every machine to meet the customer's individual needs. To ensure quality, we manufacture all critical and non-critical components at our Bluffton facility. We handle a wide range of parts, weighing less than 1 pound to parts that weigh as much as 25,000 pounds. Our manufacturing environment is temperature controlled, allowing us to achieve extremely tight tolerances. Columns, weldments, and countless other components are all made by our skilled machinists. From rough machining to finish grinding, all machining processes are completed in-house. Before moving on to the next phase, all machined components are inspected by our dedicated quality control team. Using precisely calibrated CMMs, measurements are taken to ensure that all parts conform to within the specifications identified by our engineers. Individual components start to come together in the sub-assembly process, where our engineers' vision and ideas start to take shape. It's gratifying to see ideas go from the computer screen to the workbench as they're being assembled for the first time. As the sub-assemblies are being built, other Grobe team members are installing the fluid and electrical systems. The fluid installation process includes connecting all of the hydraulics, pneumatics, and related components. While this process may seem simple to the untrained eye, our highly skilled technicians are tasked with following strict design guidelines and guaranteeing that these complex systems perform flawlessly. In the electrical installation process, Grobe's technicians and electrical engineers install the electrical cabinet and panels, as well as prepare the miles of wire that go into each machine. To ensure that sub-assemblies can be installed without issue, electrical installation must be carefully performed and inspected before the machine moves on to the next phase. To protect the vital components of the machine and give it structure, Grobe's fabricators and welders go to work, using the latest shearing, laser cutting, punching, press brake, and welding equipment. Our team turns sheet metal into guardings, frames, and structural components. It may not look like it, but the highest quality work is required to guarantee a machine that will operate without any coolant leaks on the floor. During the final assembly process, everything comes together. Sub-assemblies and electrical components, including the CNC control, drives, and motors, are all connected. Grobe's purpose-built spindles, known as the heart of the machine, are carefully installed here. Before any machine leaves our Bluffton facility, our startup and commissioning team brings the machine to life. A complete diagnostic is run, both software and mechanical, and each machine must run fault-free for a period of up to 24 hours before being shipped to the customer. One statement can be made about the Grobe machines. Every machine has been built to the highest standard, day in and day out. Grobe is helping to cultivate a future workforce with our apprenticeship program, which provides a high-tech education in all aspects of machining and machine tool building. Students finish this 4-year program with an associate's degree and cycle through different divisions of the company, discovering their ideal career field while building relationships and receiving a salary. To meet the needs of the North American market, Grobe will continue to invest in not only the latest technology, but also in our most important resource, our people.
Very good. Thank you. Darren, why don't you go ahead and tell us about the apprenticeship program?
Great. We are an international German machine tool company right here in Ohio. Founded in 1926, the Grobe Group is a family-owned company with production plants and service facilities around the world. The Grobe Group builds and sells and services a comprehensive range of machine tools, integrated systems, employing 4,200 people internationally. Our North American division, located along I-75 just north of Lima in the village of Bluffton. The Grobe Machine Tool Division was built in 1990. Our facility has undergone 6 major expansions and now encompasses over 350,000 square foot and employs nearly 400 people. Our last expansion was complete in the latter part of 2012, increasing our manufacturing capacity by 1/3, adding 90,000 square foot of floor space. With this expansion, we added nearly 100 new employees. Our core competency is in the manufacturing of 5-axis machining centers, special machine tools, flexible manufacturing systems, assembly and test equipment, robots, and automation. Our universal machining platform we call the G module was built on the knowledge that Grobe has gained over many years of manufacturing equipment for the automotive industry. Today, G module machining centers are used in a variety of machining applications, from medical to aerospace components. Grobe Bluffton had a sales of $162 million for the fiscal year of 2012 and 13, and the entire Grobe Group had a turnover of $1.3 billion, making Grobe a worldwide leader in the machine tool business. Being a German-based company, we started the apprenticeship program from day one. Our management was committed to find young people and train them to be machinists, assemblers, electricians, pipe fitters, and control debuggers. The apprenticeship program's goal is to grow the future workforce from within the company. As area high school juniors and seniors prepare for the future, most of them are looking to either continue their education by going to college or choosing to enter the workforce after graduation from high school. What too few realize that for the right individual, they can have the opportunity to do both. Apprenticeships offer a young person a chance to get paid while they learn. Grobe is one such company that offers a dynamic program allowing students to earn an associate's degree and be trained to enter their highly skilled workforce. Students finish this 4-year program with an associate's degree. It provides a high-tech education in all aspects of machining and machine tool building. Students cycle through different divisions of the company, discovering their ideal career field while building relationships and earning a salary. Over the past 2 decades, over 200 apprentices have completed this program in Ohio. Well over 2,000 students have completed the program in Grove facilities worldwide. Just over 30% of our workforce is made up of graduated apprentices. Of these, we've had several apprentices promoted into key positions in engineering and manufacturing within Grove. In 2012, we modified our program, shifting away from the trade journeyman-oriented platform to an associate degree curriculum. This shift was to attract the college prep engineering students that normally are not interested in a journeyman's program. Several high school counselors seem to push us away to the vocational schools rather than giving us access to the college prep students. We needed to change our game plan, especially with the need to increase our workforce to fill our new addition. Today, Grove apprentices are now registered with Rhodes State College in Manufacturing Engineering Technology program. This program is designed to give students preparation for technical level functions in the world of robotics, computer numeric controlled machines, computer-aided drafting and design, automated warehousing systems, and the total flexible manufacturing network. This major derives its curriculum from a combinations of course offerings in mechanical engineering technology and electrical engineering technology with the inclusion of 4 flexible manufacturing systems and technical studies courses. The apprenticeship program is largely focused on giving undergraduates a hands-on focus. Each student will rotate into various manufacturing disciplines. This is key for developing a well-rounded, strong technical foundation to build a career on. This hands-on approach is essential for students to get indoctrinated into Grove working practices. The apprentices receive a free education while working and earning wages. The graduating class of 2015 is comprised of 11 mechanical and 5 electrical apprentices. To be eligible for the apprenticeship program, you must be a high school graduate, at least 18 years of age, graduating by June 2014, and must be able to pass an aptitude test. Grove selection process for the next class of apprentices will start March 17th through the 22nd. To register for a test time and test date, you can go to apprentice@grovesystem.com and complete the online form. For more than 8 decades, Grove has earned a reputation for manufacturing precision machine tools to produce powertrain-related components, including transmissions and engines for the automotive industries. Our equipment is a reflection of the skilled employees we have, many of whom have been through the apprenticeship program. Our future depends on finding good people and developing them into good engineers and technicians. To meet the needs of the North American market, Grove will continue to invest not only in the latest technology, but in our most valuable resource, our people.
Darren, just add for a couple of questions to clarify. So somebody, they do need to participate in this application, register online?
Yes, they need to go onto our website that's listed right here, and they fill out the online form, and then they should receive an email confirmation just about immediately once they've completed the process correctly. And then they should receive a reminder email prior to when they've signed up. And they will also receive a written letter from the company in the mail just confirming that they're all set up for their test date.
Okay. And assuming someone gets through that entire process and is accepted, when potentially would they start the engagement with the company?
June 1st.
First full week of June. And
There's a period of, usually the selection process, we like to have over 100 candidates. That's our goal. And then Mike, who's in charge of the apprenticeship, will do the first round screening, and then he'll hopefully narrow it down to around 40 to 50 candidates. And then from there, we'll do a process of interviews and really the final selection process. And then hopefully this can be done within a few weeks. We've tried this year to, with the online testing, to pick a lot of different times and a lot of different dates, so people that maybe work during the day can take the test at night. People that work at night can take the test during the day. That's really part of our plan, is to try to reach out and get as many people as possible. And even if, let's say, you're going to Rhodes right now, or you're going to college at UNOH or in Lima, and you're strapped for funding, you know, this is a good opportunity to get your education paid for and earn money while you're doing it. So this could give opportunities to some kids that are already in school that might be considering leaving because they just can't afford it.
so the minimum age is 18. Is there an upper age range?
We don't really have an upper age range. We've had various ages of apprentices throughout, you know, the 240 that have graduated from the program.
So it could be somebody also looking to, as you described, somebody that's already a student, but also somebody that may be looking to change careers.
That's right.
And then what you're talking about is for a period of 4 years.
4 years.
They are in class at Rhodes 2 days a week.
For 2 years, they're in class at Rhodes 2 days a week. And the other days, they're either in the first year students do a lot of work in the apprenticeship area at Grove to learn hand tools and basics. You know, you get a lot of kids that some of them maybe never drilled a hole before and never had to square something up. And then after they've got some skills, then they cycle through different areas. They'll cycle through every area in the company. And that's important, because what I see with young people today, even with kids trying to decide a major for college, they have no idea what they want to do. And they just start taking classes. And next thing you know, they find something that they think they like, maybe even because the professor's just that much better. And this gives them an opportunity to work in areas of electronics and fluid power, in machining, in final assembly, where they'll work with, you know, camera systems, they'll work with nut runners, with presses, with 5-axis CNC equipment. And it's always state-of-the-art technology, because we're making the lines that go into the automotive plants. And it's always we have equipment in Ford Lima. We have equipment literally shipped all over the world from our plant in Bluffton. And that's another thing, once you make it through the apprenticeship program, if you get a chance to be in the final assembly areas, you could have opportunity to travel. We have young people in New York right now installing equipment at General Motors. We have some people in Mexico installing equipment. We've gone all over the world with our machines.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great to have you here. I don't expect that too many young people will be watching this news conference. So I'm really hoping that we break through with parents or folks that are in mid-course on their careers. And the video, I think, speaks loud and clear about the new manufacturing environment. It's gorgeous. It's clear. It's clean. It's bright. It's high-tech. This is the way manufacturing is coming back in the United States. And there is real opportunity here. Right here in our community, we've got a world-class company that's doing things that are the best of class in manufacturing. And so when we talk to young people about are there opportunities in our community? We've got to be clear that there really are. And even if someone is, say they're parents of a child that's a freshman, this is an ongoing initiative on the part of Grobe. Don't think of this as a one-year opportunity. Think of it as something that you're going to get your child, daughter, son, focused, get them thinking about this kind of opportunity for themselves for the long term. So I really appreciate your being here today. I hope that we generate hundreds of prospects for you, because I think there's real opportunity here. And the better response, the more it seems to me that for the long term you have as employees, prospects. But I think overall, the fact that Rhodes, I should also add this, Rhodes is offering this as a set of training opportunities that aren't limited just to Grobe. So there are, we really ought to think about it in a broader curriculum training sense, that there are lots of communities, lots of businesses in communities around us that similarly have needs like this. And there are opportunities that we need to encourage our young people to take advantage of. So I think with that, we'll end the press conference and then break down for interviews. Thank you all.